Matt Day here with Parsons, Graham and Day. I want to take a second to talk about an issue that comes up with some regularity, and that is divorcing a narcissist. Now, I have found that as the years go by, that term, narcissist, is really thrown about frequently. Okay? Most of the time without any sort of diagnosis that the person is in fact a narcissist. Right? Now, people frequently will have narcissistic personality traits, but that doesn't mean that they are narcissists. For instance, attorneys tend to have a high degree of confidence in themselves. Okay? So that narcissistic personality trait tends to be present in attorneys, as an example. So you're going through divorce, you think that you're divorcing a narcissist, some things that you can do to try and protect yourself. First of all, you need to document your interactions. Text messages, emails, parenting applications. That way, there is a written recording of the communication between the two of you. Speaking on the phone with these individuals is probably not advisable. If you're going to talk on the phone with someone you think is a narcissist and they're the other parent of your children, then as soon as you get off the phone, an email or text to confirm what it is that you all spoke about and what agreements were reached would probably make the most sense. But again, I would say stick to the written, recorded format. Okay? Obviously, you could also record the phone calls if you are a party to those phone calls in the state of Oklahoma. The other thing is, a narcissist or someone with narcissistic personality traits that really come out, right? They're going to try and manipulate you, okay? You need to recognize that and don't allow yourself to be manipulated, right? And you may say, well, gosh, Matt, that's easier said than done. They said something that really bothered me. Okay, sure. They knew it was going to bother you. They did it in order to get that response. You are not a Pavlovian dog, okay? Just because the bell is ringing doesn't mean you need to salivate. And what I mean by that is that if they know that they can say a thing to get you upset and make you say angry, silly things, you need to recognize what it is that they're doing and not allow them to do it, all right? So if they derive joy or pleasure from bothering you, deny them that joy and that pleasure. Take a moment, end the call, don't respond to the text message, breathe, think, right? Remember, if you're going through a custody battle, your interactions, recorded or otherwise, are going to be presented to the judge. So anticipate that and respond accordingly. Another thing you can do is that when there are orders in a case, try and stick to those orders. Right? So if the order says that you're supposed to have the children on Thursdays, and this person's like, well, I think I'm just going to keep them because of XYZ reason, no, it's what the order says. We're just going to follow the order. That doesn't mean you should be unreasonable going the other direction. All right? So the ex may be a narcissist, but maybe the ex's parents are really nice individuals, and that one of them is having a birthday or they're having their anniversary party. It would be reasonable for you to accommodate that. So I'm not saying don't be reasonable going the other direction. What I am saying is make sure that you enforce the orders to your benefit and get your time and have your role in the decision making. Sometimes they will try to exclude you from decision making by contacting service providers like doctors or dentists or schools and essentially doing an end run around you. Well, what we do then is you contact the doctor or dentist or school and let them know what the existing order is, and that before any decisions are made, and if any appointments are scheduled, that you need to be included, okay? And that you all have joint custody, or maybe you have sole custody, and they're still trying to do the end run around. So essentially, enforce the orders that you have. Communicate in writing, okay? Do not let yourself be manipulated, and enforce your orders. Right? 3 things that you can do in dealing with a narcissist, all right? Stand up for yourself, stand up for the best interest of your children, and you're gonna find your way to the conclusion of this. If you find yourself in a situation in which you're in a custody battle with a narcissist or not, give us a call at 918-307-1529. The purpose of this video is to be informative and not to provide legal advice. For legal advice, call a law firm and speak to an attorney about your particular case. None of the information provided in here is meant to establish the attorney-client relationship between Parsons Graham and Day and anyone watching this video.